Did you know that a single can of soda contains about 10 teaspoons of sugar? Now hold on to your taste buds because we're about to dive into the shockingly sweet world of soft drinks. Picture your favorite fizzy beverage. It's refreshing, it's fizzy, it's sweet, but have you ever wondered about the sugar content in these popular soft drinks? The truth is, a single can of soda can contain up to 10 teaspoons of sugar. To put that into perspective, the World Health Organization recommends limiting our daily sugar intake to 6 teaspoons for an adult. That's right, just one can of soda can exceed your sugar limit for the entire day. And it's not just about cavities or weight gain. Consuming too much sugar can lead to serious health implications like type 2 diabetes and heart disease. So next time you reach for that can of soda, remember, that's a lot of sweetness in one can, isn't it? Ever wondered why brown and white eggs taste differently? Well, they don't. That's right, you heard it here, folks. Brown eggs and white eggs are essentially the same when it comes to taste and nutritional value. The common misconception that brown eggs are healthier or somehow superior is just that, a misconception. The color of an egg isn't determined by its nutritional content or flavor, but rather by the breed of the hen that laid it. White-feathered hens with white earlobes tend to lay white eggs, while hens with red or brown feathers and matching earlobes lay brown eggs. It's all about the hen's genetics, not the diet or the egg's quality. So, the next time you're in the supermarket, remember that brown or white, all eggs are created equal. They're all packed with the same goodness. So, are you team brown egg or team white egg? Capsaicin, the compound that gives chili peppers their kick, is used in pepper spray. Now isn't that a spicy fact to start with? Capsaicin is a truly fascinating compound, and it's what makes your mouth feel like it's on fire when you bite into a hot pepper. Here's how it works. Capsaicin binds to your taste receptors, the same ones that respond to warmth. This tricks your brain into thinking your mouth is actually burning, even though there's no real heat involved. It's a fantastic example of how our senses can be fooled into experiencing something that's not really there. But the story doesn't end at the dinner table. Capsaicin's fiery properties are also harnessed for self-defense. You've heard of pepper spray, right? That's capsaicin in action. It's the same compound that makes your eyes water and your skin burn on contact. So next time you're enjoying a spicy dish, remember, you're not just tantalizing your taste buds, you're also potentially arming yourself. Who knew your favorite spicy dish could also double as a safety measure? Honey never spoils. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. Imagine that, a sweet treat that transcends millennia. But what gives honey this incredible shelf life? The secret lies in honey's composition and its low moisture content. When bees produce honey, they fan it with their wings to remove excess water, creating an inhospitable environment for bacteria and microorganisms. Moreover, honey is naturally acidic, further deterring the growth of spoilage-causing organisms. But honey isn't just a long-lasting food item. It's a historical powerhouse. Ancient cultures revered honey for its sweetness and longevity, using it in religious rituals, medicinal practices, and of course as a delicious food source. The Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans all considered honey a gift from the divine, a nectar of the gods, if you will. So next time you drizzle honey on your toast or stir it into your tea, remember, honey, it seems, really is the food of the gods. Bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. Now that's a statement that could make you do a double take, but it's botanically correct. Let's peel back the layers of this surprising fact. In the botanical world, the definition of a berry is a fleshy fruit produced from a single flower's single ovary. That's right, it's all about the flower and the ovary. It's not about the size, color, or whether the fruit is sweet or sour. Now, when you think about bananas, it's easy to forget they come from flowers, but they do, and it's from a single flower with one ovary. The banana plant grows large, elongated flowers, and each banana is an elongated berry that develops from this flower's single ovary. Each banana also contains multiple tiny seeds, even though they're so small you might not notice them. So, botanically speaking, bananas tick all the boxes to be classified as berries. Now let's turn our attention to strawberries. Sure, they're red, they're sweet, they're often used in desserts. They seem like the epitome of what we consider a berry, but botanically, they're imposters in the berry world. Here's why. Strawberries grow from a flower with more than one ovary, making them an aggregate fruit, not a true berry. And those tiny seeds you see on the outside of a strawberry? Those are actually the fruit. Each one is an achene, a type of fruit in which the seed is encased in a hard shell. The red fleshy part we love to eat is just the swollen receptacle of the flower. Botany sure knows how to shake up our perceptions, doesn't it? But don't let this newfound knowledge stop you from enjoying these fruits, or should we say, a berry and an aggregate fruit. So next time you enjoy a banana, remember, you're actually eating a berry. And as you bite into that strawberry, know that you're munching on an array of tiny fruits nestled on a swollen flower part. Isn't nature full of surprises? In many parts of the world, insects are a dietary staple. Indeed, it's not uncommon to see market stalls heaped with crispy crickets in Thailand or restaurants offering ant egg soup in Mexico. But if you're cringing at the thought, hold on, these little critters might just be the superfood of the future. Insects are packed with protein. Some species even have nearly twice the protein content of beef or chicken. They're also rich in essential nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, iron, and calcium. And let's not forget the fiber insects have an exoskeleton made of chitin, a type of fiber that's good for the gut. In countries like Cambodia, Ghana, and Mexico, insects have been part of the culinary tradition for centuries. In Thailand, for instance, you might find yourself munching on a bag of roasted silkworms as a snack. In Mexico, you can savor a taco filled with escamoles, or ant larvae, often referred to as insect caviar. Meanwhile, in Australia, witchetty grubs, a type of moth larvae, are a prized delicacy among the indigenous communities. But it's not just about the taste or nutritional value. Insect farming has significant environmental benefits too. Compared to traditional livestock, insects require far less land and water, and they emit a fraction of the greenhouse gases. Plus, they can be reared on organic waste, helping to reduce and recycle waste in the process. In recent years, the idea of eating insects, or entomophagy if you want to be technical, has been gaining traction in Western countries too. From cricket flour for baking to mealworm pasta, insect-based foods are slowly creeping into our supermarkets and restaurant menus. So the next time you see a bug, think twice before squashing it. It could be your next protein-packed snack, or a key ingredient in your dinner. After all, with over 2,000 edible insect species out there, the culinary possibilities are endless. So, are you ready to add some crunch to your next meal? Casu marzu, a cheese from Sardinia, Italy, is filled with live maggots. Now I know that might sound a bit revolting to some, but believe it or not, this cheese is considered a delicacy in its homeland. Let's delve into the world of casu marzu. This particular cheese, also known as rotten cheese, is made from sheep's milk. But here's the kicker. The cheese is left outside, allowing cheese flies to lay their eggs in it. These eggs then hatch into larvae or maggots, which start to consume the cheese. As they digest it, the cheese ferments and softens, resulting in a creamy, albeit wriggling delicacy. Now you might think surely they remove the maggots before eating, right? But no, casu marzu is typically consumed while the maggots are still alive and kicking, adding a unique, shall we say, interactive element to the dining experience. In fact, it's considered bad form if the maggots are no longer alive when you eat the cheese. Talk about a moving feast. But the world of bizarre foods doesn't stop at maggot-infested cheese. Oh no, it's a veritable smorgasbord out there. From the balu of the Philippines, a boiled duck egg with a nearly developed embryo inside, to the hakarl of Iceland, a fermented shark dish with a smell so strong it's been known to knock grown men off their feet, there's no shortage of unusual and surprising foods on this planet of ours. Whether it's the love for a wriggling cheese or the acquired taste for a pungent shark dish, every culture has its own unique and, to outsiders, bizarre food traditions. These foods, as strange as they may seem, are a testament to our human ingenuity, our adaptability, and our unending quest for new flavors and experiences. Food, it seems, is as diverse and surprising as the cultures it comes from. So the next time you sample something new, remember you're not just trying a new dish, but also getting a taste of a whole new culture. Bon appétit!